What's up, guys?
We're officially back for 2019!
And that comes with a lot of New Year's resolutions that most of us probably won't live up to.
Yeah, but hey, we fully expect to live up to ours.
Yeah, see, we've been thinking about changing things up.
So, Season 9 might end up getting cut a little short once we're ready to roll out those changes.
We've been at this a while, and we're pretty much allergic to stuff staying the same for too long, so why not, right?
Yep. See, we actually wanted to step away from doing purely news stuff. It'd free us up to talk about, well, pretty much whatever we felt like. Still related to geek stuff, though. Comics, movies, anime, you know.
We also wanted to connect the show to the site a little more than it is. The guys do some pretty cool stuff over there, and we don't talk about it nearly enough. So, hey, let's give you guys a taste of what to expect right now, why don't we?
Good idea!
Hope you guys are ready to tune in.
I'm Rila.
I'm Riley.
And you're watching Bulletoon Weekly!
Alright, so let's start with a cool little event the guys actually cooked up last fall and turned out to be pretty fun.
It's basically an anime tournament. Not a tournament arc. A literal tournament between seasonal anime.
They call it Anime TKO. Voyager and Evil Bob run it. They each pick a few shows from the season and go head-to-head, deciding which show reigns supreme. Last season was really good.
Ugh, too good! How in the world did they decide between Bunny Girl Senpai and Bloom Into You?
Very, very painfully. But hey, Voyager did that to himself.
Well, at least this season's lighter, and it should be way easier. I mean, Voyager took Mob Psycho 100. This is basically already over.
I don't know. Mob Psycho is awesome, but Promised Neverland is looking pretty good.
Methinks it might be a tad overhyped.
What? Did you watch the first episode? It was friggin' amazing!
Now, Riley, need I remind you whose predictions won last time?
Okay, that was cheap and you know it. Voyager totally rigged it.
Hey, not his fault he wound up with two of the best shows in the season, and Evil Bob got stuck with Gridman. Though I guess you would side with Evil Bob on that. Giant robots and all.
Giant robots as told by Studio friggin' Trigger? Come on, you love them!
Yes, but what can I say? Bloom Into You was an anime after my own heart.
In other words, you sided with it because you could relate, and it just happened that it became one of the best anime of the season.
Ah, see? That's what happens when you use that big brain of yours.
Alright then, I'm calling it. Promised Neverland all the way!
Well, good for you. You're wrong.
We'll see. I mean, they also grabbed up Boogie Pop and Dororo, so...
And Day Alive! Plus it's running alongside the new season of Index. That's still going! Now all I need is the second season of Danmachi to hurry up and get here, and the third season of Log Horizon! Oh, come on, Japan, don't let me down!
Right. Anyway, and the way it works is simple. They start with some multiple of 4 shows. Last time it was 16, this time it's just 8. They hold a qualifier round where they pit their own shows against each other. Then in the next few rounds, they send their best shows into the ring to decide which one comes out on top.
The winner basically gets bragging rights. But it's really fun predicting how it'll turn out. Can't wait to see how this season goes.
And we'll be following along for the season too. So, what should you guys expect?
Well, Evil Bob's got Promised Neverland and Boogie Pop, like we mentioned. But he's also got Dororo and something called Grimm's Notes the Animation. I think it's based on a game or something?
Meanwhile, Voyager's picked up Mob Psycho 100, Tate no Yusha no Nariagari, better known as Rising of the Shield Hero, Date Alive, and Kaguya-sama wa Kokurasetai, Tensai Tachi no Renai Zunousen, the English title for which I think is Kaguya-sama, Love is War.
My money's on Mob Psycho getting through round 1 for sure. And Rising of the Shield Heroes looking like it'll go pretty far too.
I mean, duh. You've got the easy list this time. Evil Bob's is gonna be harder for sure. Pretty sure Grimm's Notes isn't getting in there. Promised Neverland is totally a given, but that second slot's gonna be tough.
Well, what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. Before we go, we do have one little bit of news for you guys.
So, you know how we're always talking about the cool stuff the guys are working on? Well, one of their projects just got a major update.
Just the other day, they made the announcement that they're launching a light novel series.
It's called Burning Sky. They haven't even told us a ton about it, but I do know it's supposed to be this epic action-adventure thing with a lot of fantasy and science fiction elements.
From what I remember, they've been working on it for like a year. And they just announced that the first draft of Volume 1 is finished! But it's called a first draft for a reason.
Yeah, this little project of theirs isn't quite out of early development just yet. The next step is a fun one, though. They're gonna be recruiting beta readers.
It's basically someone who volunteers to read through what you have and give their opinion on what you've got so they can help you improve your work.
They detail the whole thing way more than we really have any time to here, so go check that out on the site if you're interested. If nothing else, should be a pretty fun experience.
And that's it! What do you guys think? Is this season going to Mob Psycho 100 or Promise Neverland?
Or could something else swoop in and steal the spotlight from both of them? Leave a comment below and give that like button a zap while you're down there.
Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell to know whenever we upload a new video. This has been Bulletoon Weekly. I'm Rila.
I'm Riley, and as always,
Stay tuned!